Hello, children. Children, do you have the bad habit of nail biting? Today, I, Kahaniwali Nani, am going to tell you an interesting story of a boy who learnt a lesson about nail biting. The story is Bittu and his nails. Listen, children. This story is about a boy, Bittu. He had a younger sister, Shikha, and Bittu loved Shikha and cared for her. It was Sunday morning, and every Sunday, Bittu and Shikha, what would they do? They would tidy their room, keep things orderly in the right place. And this Sunday also, after breakfast, both of them went to tidy their room. In an hour, they finished the whole work. Bittu said, "Now it is done, Shikha. Come, we'll play something." Shikha said, "Yes, but how about carom?" No, Shikha, we'll play Scrabble. But Shikha said, "Oh no, in Scrabble you always make big words. I can't do that. I'm small." No, carom only. But Bittu again said, "Come, Shikha, I'll help you in making big words. See how much your language has become better. How your language has become better after you started playing Scrabble." Okay, Shikha agreed, and they started playing. After some time, their mom came to their room. She saw that they were playing and that besides playing, Bittu was doing something else. What was he doing? He was biting his nails. Bittu saw his mom and immediately what did he do? He removed his finger out of his mouth and said, "Sorry, Mama." His mom said, "Good job, children. You have done. Now your room looks so nice, everything well arranged. Okay, now finish your game soon. It's time for lunch. I have prepared your favorite, dal bati." And she went to the kitchen. Now, after some time, both Shikha and Bittu were on the dining table. Bittu shouted, "Mama, dal bati and churma, wow. Mama, give it soon. I'm feeling very hungry." And then Bittu started biting his nails. And Mama said, "Fine, just in a minute." And she came with dal bati churma and served them. She looked at Pittu and said, "Pittu, what is this? How many times I've told you not to do this thing, not to bite your nails, but you will never listen to me. Now take your fingers out of your mouth." And Bittu, he quickly took out his finger and said, "Sorry, Mama." Bittu's mom said, "Now go and first wash your hands." Shikha got up, but Bittu, he started eating without washing his hands. And just then Bittu's papa came. Shikha said, Papa, today I made big words in Scrabble. And of course, Bittu helped me. Good, said Papa. And after lunch, Bittu went to his room. His mother said to his papa, "Listen, nowadays, most of the time, Bittu bites his nail. It's a very bad habit. I've told him not to do so, but he will not listen to me. I think you should talk to him about this and be strict." Okay, said Papa and went to Bittu's room. Bittu was sitting on his bed and reading a book. And besides reading, he was also biting his nails. Papa went and sat near him. "So, Bittu, you are reading Gulliver Travels. It's a nice book, isn't it? Are you liking it?" Bittu looked up and quickly removed his finger from his mouth. "Yes, Papa, the story is very interesting." Papa said, "Oh, Bittu, your room is looking neat and tidy. You removed all the dirt and dust and thrown it in the dustbin, isn't it? Or you ate it up?" Bittu started laughing. "No, Papa, no. I and Shikha, we both put the dust and the dirt in the dustbin. How can we eat dust and dirt?" Right, Bittu. But see, you bite your nails. You're putting all the dirt in the nails in your stomach. You're eating it. And when you bite your nails, what happens? They become weak. Maybe by mistake, one day it might break and you might even swallow it. This all causes lot of pain and problem. Now you are a good boy and you got so many good habits you have learned. And then why don't you leave this bad habit of nail biting? Bittu felt a bit ashamed and said so. Okay, Papa, I'll stop biting my nails. Papa patted Bittu and said, fine, now continue your book. And he went away. Now at night in bed, Bittu again started biting his nails. Just then Bittu shouted, ah! Actually, you know what happened? A part of his nail broke and stuck in between his teeth. Bittu tried to remove it but couldn't. He stood before the mirror and tried, but instead the nail stuck on the gums. His gums started bleeding and it was very painful. Bittu got scared. He ran to his mama's room crying, Mama, Mama, please open the door. And then he opened his mouth. Bittu's mom immediately looked into his mouth and saw the blood coming out of it. He said, what happened? Well, my nail, Mama, my nail. And then she looked and tried to remove the nail. At last, when the nail couldn't come out, they took Bittu to the doctor. All the time Bittu was crying. It was very painful. The doctor removed the nail and put a lotion over there. He said, Bittu, what is this? You bite your nails, isn't it? See, sometimes it becomes so serious we have to remove the tooth also. You can have an infection. It's unhygienic. Stop this bad habit. See how much it pains? Bittu nodded his head. He couldn't speak due to pain. And after that, Bittu really stopped biting his nails. Bittu's parents were happy to see. But children, actually, Bittu did not stop biting his nails. Yes, he stopped biting in front of his parents or any other person. But when he would be alone, he would often bite his nails. One day, when Bittu came from school, he was very excited. He said to his mom, Mama, our school is taking us for a trek. Teacher has given this form and you should fill it so that I can also go for trekking next week. Bittu's mom took the form and said, okay, we'll talk to Papa in the evening about it. And in the evening, Bittu's Papa filled the form and gave him the money. After 2 days, Bittu went with his mom where to the market to buy some necessary things like sports shoes, track pants, caps, jacket. And he was very excited. He was going for the first time for trekking. And what did he do? He put his goggles and cap and said, Shika, see how nice I look. I'll have great fun trekking. Now, about 2 days earlier, only he said to his mom, Mom, wake me up at 6 in the morning on Monday. I must be in school by 8:30. Okay? And then he went to sleep. While he was lying in bed, he was thinking about his trip and was biting his nails. After an hour, he felt some pain in the stomach. After some time, when his tummy started hurting a lot, he called his mama. Then Bittu's mom and papa came. What's the matter, Bittu? And Bittu said, Mama, my stomach, it is hurting me. Now Papa went and brought some medicine, gave him, but the pain increased. Bittu started vomiting and having loose motions. Now the doctor came home. He visited them and examined Bittu. He prescribed some medicines and suggested some tests to be done. The next day, Bittu went to the doctor. Seeing his reports, the doctor said, Bittu, I see you are having an infection in the stomach. It seems you have not stopped biting your nails and also that you don't wash your hands before eating. All the germs, bacteria, and dirt have gone in your stomach with your food and caused infection. Now you have to take complete rest and medicines and light food, at least for 4 days. Hearing this, Bittu said, But doctor, day after tomorrow I am going for a trek. Doctor said, No, Bittu, you cannot go. You have to rest if you have to get well soon. Bittu was very upset. He was very sad that he had to miss the trip. All because of whom? Children, all because of his bad habit of nail biting and not washing his hands before meals. He said to his mom and papa, Mama, Papa, I promise you, now onwards I will no more bite my nails. I'm sure I will not bite. And I will always wash my hands before my meals. Really, Papa, please forgive me. I will stop this bad habit forever. Now I know this bad habit is very painful, and I had also to miss the trek which I was waiting for eagerly. Please forgive me. And his mom hugged him and said, Okay, it's never late to mend, and you can go on a trek next time. So, children, you must have well understood. And if you have any bad habit, just leave it. So, children, how did you like this story, Bittu and his nail biting habit? And children, you can hear more such interesting stories where on YouTube, on my channel of Kahaniwali Nani. If you like and subscribe and press the bell icon so that you never miss a new story from me. If you like the story, press the like button and send comments too. Yes, you can share the story with your friends. How? By clicking on the share button. And we'll meet you again next week with a new story. Till then, goodbye. Take care.